Hello, my name's Graham Caldow, and I'd like to share a little about what I've learned on the journey with my daughter. We all worry about the future of our children, but children with additional needs are vulnerable. They have fewer opportunities, as we found out as a family. But I always knew that my daughter wanted to do more for herself, and knew she needed to in order to retain her dignity. She needed relationships with people, friends, family, a community around her. She needed a purpose after full-time education finished so that she would remain engaged with the world. And she needed her finances organised in such a way that she would be able to live the life she chose. While she was at school, I had other concerns too. How would she hold on to a sense of her own self-worth when the wider world so frequently undervalued her? What would happen to her after my wife Deborah and I were no longer around to support her? Would she lose the life she's become accustomed to? Would she be sent to live in a place where she didn't want to live? My guess is these questions and concerns worry other families too. My answer with my wife was to ask what's possible. What could my daughter do now? What couldn't she do? And what might she be able to do in the future? And what would she possibly not be able to do? From these questions, we developed a way to make a life plan with her so that she would be able to do more for herself now and be safe and secure in the future. This life plan is designed along four main lines: daily living, relationships, purpose, and financial. Each line has several stops along it. Each stop represents a challenge or an issue that needs to be overcome. For instance, on the daily living line, stops might be cooking or personal care or travel. And for each stop along all the lines, there's a method to accomplish them. We call this method VOCAL, which is an acronym of V for vision, O for options, C for create, A for assess, and L for legacy. And so, for each stop, we need to have a vision about how a challenge or an issue may be accomplished. We need to evaluate options that might work, create a plan to teach whatever skill is necessary, and then, after a while, assess how well it's working. And once a stop is accomplished, that's one small part of our legacy, because legacy is more than just money. Legacy is also the values and the ways of doing things our children inherit. I'm very proud to say that my daughter does do more for herself now, especially around the house, and it seems that she goes out with her friends on the bus more than I do. I've shared some of the strategies we've used as a family in a book called What's Possible. It's full of practical, easy to implement ideas to help other families plan a better future with their young person so that they may be able to do more for themselves. So in summary, I think we all want our children to be safe, secure, and live a rewarding and fulfilling life that has dignity, friends, and a purpose. Families with children with additional needs, our hopes are no different. Maybe there are additional challenges, and our children certainly do face a harder journey than most, but they also have the right to live their best life too. And I believe the best way to bring this about is through a life plan, and that's become my purpose, my mission if you like, to help other families plan a better future with their children so that they can reach their full potential and do what's possible for them. Thank you for listening.